Hello, everyone. Welcome to our group speech. Our speech topic is curriculum concept. In the following time, we will briefly introduce the different dimensions of course philosophy. Our group members are He Jiali, Hang Xinyin, Hou Yanjun, and Huan Yongjia. Firstly, let's briefly understand the concept of curriculum philosophy. Curriculum philosophy refers to basic thinking and guiding principles of educators in the overall design, organization, and implementation of the curriculum during the educational process. It's a combination of the educational theory and practice, which is related to multiple aspects such as educational goals, teaching methods, and learning activities. The core purpose of the curriculum philosophy is to create a meaningful learning environment for students, helping them achieve comprehensive development in knowledge, abilities, and character. Therefore, the curriculum concept is not only about imparting knowledge, but also involves how to promote students' comprehensive abilities, including cognition, emotion, and social responsibility through the curriculum. Next, we will explain the communication of the curriculum concept from the following three aspects: cognitive and academic, humanism and technology, and community redevelopment. Okay, next one.
Okay. Okay. The part two is about cognitive and academic. The core position of cognitive development. In the development of cognition is the most important aspect of the educational process. Cognition is the foundation for students to learn and master knowledge, which affects their understanding, thinking, and problem-solving abilities. Research in educational philosophy shows that cognitive development are really not on the memory of facts and concepts, but more importantly, on thinking patterns, reasoning abilities, and their ability to process information. In this process, the role of teaching is important. Teachers are now not only transmitter of knowledge, but also guide the cognitive development of students. So, effective curriculum design teachers can guide the students to gradually establish a systematic knowledge framework and master effective problem-solving thinking patterns. Teachers can design questions to get students to explore independently and simulate their thinking, rather than just waiting for students to passively accept the teacher's explanation. A modern educational concept advocate for students to actively participate in learning, while traditional educational models often focus on teachers' explanation and knowledge transmission, which can easily overlook the cultivation of students' important thinking abilities. So new teaching methods such as gamified learning, project-based learning, and inquiry-based learning has gradually become important components of curriculum design. These methods stimulate students' deep thinking by improve them, enable them not only to remember knowledge but also to apply it to solve practical problems, cultivating important and innovative thinking. The next is about effective uh, application of cognitive strategies. The improvement of academic achievement cannot be achieved without the effective use of cognitive strategies. There are significant difference in cultivate ability among students of different age groups and development stages. And, curriculum design should be flexibly adjusted based on the differences. Educational philosophy theories point out that students' thinking development has stages, and different students have different learning habits, cognitive characters, and interests. So, instructional design needs to be student-centered, adapting Lloyd teaching and personalized learning strategies to ensure that students can learn and development in a way that suits them. Taking primary school as an example, in mathematics learnings, though the combination of practical operation and structure thinking, students can not only master basic academic skills, but to significantly improve their reasoning abilities. Students should also pay attention to students' emotional needs and social skills development. And though curriculum design helps students improve their cognition while cultivating their confidence and teamwork ability. For example, in group corporate learning, students need to solve problems through discussing and collaboration, which not only helps them to master knowledge, but also stimulate their sense of collective responsibility and elaboration spirit. Therefore, personalized and adaptive teaching can help students acquire knowledge in their most suitable learning style and develop stronger cognitive ability in the process. The next is about the comprehensiveness of academic development. Academic development is not just about accumulating knowledge, but more importantly, learning how to apply knowledge to solve practical problems. The true academic ability to cultivate students' comprehensive abilities through the combination of theory and practice. Curriculums design should focus on cultivating students' important thinking, problem-solving skills, teamwork ability, and so on. In this process, the curriculum should not only focus on the depth of subject knowledge, but also pay attention to the cross-burden integration between subjects, helping students form a comprehensive knowledge system. The cultivation of this ability not only requires students to acquire to get knowledge in the classroom, but need to be affected through practical operation and project practice. For instance, in science courses, through forms of learning such as experiment and exploration, students can experience the practical application of the theoretical knowledge through hand-on operation, thereby gain a deeper understanding of their learned content. And this practical operation is not only a expression of subject knowledge, but also a practical opportunity for students to apply their cognitive ability to solve comprehensive problems. Interdisciplinary project-based learning can also help students integrate their learned knowledge with real-world problems, enhancing their ability to solve practical problems. This not only helps students grasp academic knowledge, but also stimulates their innovative thinking and practical abilities, making their innovative talent with multi-dimensional abilities in the future. For example, through in interdisciplinary learning, students can apply mathematics knowledge for analyze and use language art to experience their ideas while solving problems, thereby cultivating their comprehensive academic abilities. Okay, the last part is about curriculum design and the stimulation of cognitive potential. Overall, the cognitive and academic section emphasize the comprehensive improvement of students' thinking ability, academic ability, and the practice problem-solving ability through scientific and innovative curriculum design. Curriculum design should not only focus on imparting subject knowledge, but pay attention to cultivating students' depth and breadth of thinking. An important goal of curriculum design is to stimulate students' potential and help them shift from superficial knowledge learning to deeper thinking and understanding. By continuously optimize and innovative course content, students can problem students with a diversified learning platform, helping them unleash their potential and broaden their thinking in progress of exploring new knowledge. The modern education philosophy advocates student-centered teaching approach, which places great emphasis on students' personalized needs and development potential. In the implementation process of the curriculum, teachers should encourage students to actively participate and be brave in innovation, gradually cultivating them into feature talents with critical thinking and innovation ability. So in summary, the cognitive and academic aspects not only focus on the calculation of students' knowledge, but attach great importance to the cultivation of their comprehensive ability. Through scientific curriculum design and effective cognitive strategies, we can stimulate students' potential and lay a solid foundation for their comprehensive development. The goal of education is to help students master knowledge and be able to flexibly apply it through continuously curriculum innovation and optimization, become feature pillars of society with the ability to solve practical problems. On my part is all.
Okay, hello everyone. Next, I will introduce humanism and technology to everyone. Next. Humanism is a system of thought centered around human dignity, freedom, and individual development. In the concept of curriculum, humanism is a people-centered educational philosophy that originated during the Renaissance period. It focuses on students' personal growth, inner potential, emotional development, and self actualization. Okay, next. The main theorist The first one is how readers. His core viewpoint is student-centered education. Readers is a representative figure of humanistic psychology, whose series emphasize individual freedom of choice and self-actualization. His viewpoint are education should be student-centered, or focus on students' interests, needs, and emotional development. The role of teacher is a facilitator, providing support and guidance to students rather than a traditional authority. Advocate for non-directed teaching and respect teachers' initiative and independence. And the next one is Abraham Maslow. His core viewpoint is hierarchy of needs theory and self-actualization. Maslow is one of the founders of humanistic psychology, and his hierarchy of needs theory provides a psychological basis for humanistic education. His viewpoint are human needs are individual into 5 levels: psychological needs, safety needs, belongingness, and love needs, self-esteem needs, and self-actualization needs. The ultimate goal of students is to help students achieve their self-actualization. Emphasize that education needs to meet students' basic needs, such as a sense of security and belonging, in order to stimulate their enthusiasm for learning. And the last one is John Dewey. His core viewpoint is education is life, experience, and practice. Dewey is a representative figure of progressive education, and his series share many similarities with humanistic ideas, particularly emphasizing the experiential and democratic nature of education. His viewpoints are: the purpose of education is to promote students' social and personalized development. Knowledge is not acquired through indoctrination, but through experience and problem solving. Schools should provide students with a stimulate social environment to cultivate critical thinking and collaborative skills through practice experience. These heuristics collectively laid the foundation for the humanistic curriculum concept. Although their ideas have their own focuses, they all emphasize student-centered individual growth and the development of inner potential. Okay, next. Curriculum design guided by humanistic education philosophy typically has the following characteristics. The first one is emphasize experiential learning, allowing students to learn through practice, reflection, and life experience. And the next is respect diversity. The course content focus on students' cultural background, interest, and individual needs. Next, emphasize emotional education. Help students understand and manage their emotions and develop empathy. And the next is pay attention to the learning environment. A creative, supportive, and theory-retaining learning environment to stimulate students' learning motivation. Okay, next. In curriculum concepts, technology typically encompasses a range of tools, methods, and concepts used to support teaching and learning. Technology as a tool, the first one is digital tools, such as computers, tables, interactive whiteboards, and other hardware, as well as educational software. Learning management systems, such as our Blast. Next is online resources, including open educational resources, ebooks, online courses such as MOOCs, and AI and big data, providing personalized learning paths and feedback to students through artificial intelligence and data analysis. Technology as a teaching strategy, blended learning, combining online and offline teaching methods, flipped classroom. Students preview knowledge through technology platforms at home and engage in more in-depth interactive learning in the classroom. And PBL and technology integration, utilizing technological tools such as video production to complete projects. Okay, next. The role of technology in the curriculum. The first is the requirement analysis tool. Technology accurately identifies students' learning needs and interests through data collection and analysis. It helps students set scientific curriculum goals, improve the effectiveness of the curriculum. The next one is content development support. Technology provides multimedia and interaction content for curriculum, enhancing students' interest in learning through virtual reality, augmented reality, and adaptive learning tools. Complex concepts can be visualized and personalized. The third one is teaching implementation assistance. Technology promotes classroom interaction and feedback, such as adjusting teaching strategies in real time through online platforms. In remote teaching and blended learning, technology ensures the smooth progress of teaching activities. The last one is the evaluation and optimization criteria. Technology provides diverse evaluation tools and instant feedback machine them to improve the efficiency and the fairness of evaluations. Through long-term data tracking, help teachers identify problems and continuously improve curriculum design. And next. The challenge of technology in curriculum concept. Although technology has many advantages, it also faces some challenges in practical applications. The first one is unequal resource allocation. Some regions or schools have difficulty using technology fairly due to insufficient resources. Technology abuse. Over-reliance on technology may weaken interaction between teachers and students, and insufficient teacher training. Some teacher lacks technical application ability, which affects their integration effect in the curriculum. And the next. The balance between technology and humanism. The ultimate goal of technology is to serve educational objectives and combine it with the humanistic concepts. The first one is technology support humanistic education. Technology can improve educational efficiency, but its ultimate goal should be to serve the comprehensive development of students rather than simply pursuing instrumentalization or standardization. For example, utilizing technology to enhance personalized learning, respecting the interest and potential of each student, are reflecting humanistic care. The third one is promote teacher-student interaction. Technology should become a bridge to promote teacher-student interaction rather than a barrier. Even in remote teaching, interactive activities such as discussions and feedback should be designed to ensure that technology and emotional communication in the classroom complement each other. And the third one is avoid excessive dependence. In curriculum design, it is important to avoid excessive reliance on technological tools and maintain the dominant position of teachers and the core of humanistic education. For example, when using AI-assisted teaching, teachers still need to adjust their strategies according to the actual situation to ensure that teaching meets the psychological needs of students. The last one is integration goals of technology and humanism. The balance between technology and humanism lies in achieving deeper educational values through innovative tools, such as cultivating students' creativity, critical thinking, and social responsibility. The application of educational technology should help students become independent thinkers who care about society, rather than just skill learners. Overall, humanism and technology are not opposed in education, but can complement each other. In the concept of curriculum, technology should be seen as a tool to serve humanistic goals and maintain the human-centered nature of education. Okay, my part is all.
Okay, I will introduce the community redevelopment. The first is the curriculum purpose and objectives. The purpose is to prepare students to become change agents in urban, suburban, and rural settings by understanding and addressing the complexities of community redevelopment. And the objectives are equip students with a multidisciplinary understanding of community development, incorporating urban planning, economics, social justice, and sustainability. To develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills to create equitable and inclusive development strategies, and foster civic responsibility and encourage students to actively engage with communities. Last is provide experiential learning opportunities that connect theory with real-world applications. And the second point is curriculum structure. I divide this part into three. The first is core modules to introduce to community redevelopment, include the definition, history, and the significance of redevelopment, and key challenges such as displacement and environmental concerns. Next is urban planning and design. Basics of zoning laws, infrastructure planning, and sustainable urban design. Tools like gas mapping and urban simulation software. The third one is economic development. Strategies for fostering local economics, including small business, sport, and workforce development. Financial tools such as tax incentives and public-private partnerships. Next is social justice and community advocacy. Addressing systemic inequalities in redevelopment techniques for community engagement and participatory planning. Next is environmental sustainability, integrating green infrastructure, renewable energy, and climate resilient designs, balancing economic growth with ecological preservation. And the next part is elective models. It concludes housing policy and development, public health in redevelopment, transportation systems and mobility, cultural preservation in urban spaces. And next is a capstone project. Students will collaborate on a real-world and simulated redevelopment project, such as redesigning neglected neighborhoods or proposing solutions for local urban issues. The next part is pedagogical approaches. There are 3 points. The first is experiential learning. Field visits to redevelopment sites to observe and analyze real-world challenges and solutions. Hands-on activities like urban mapping, designing public spaces, and conducting community surveys. The second is project-based learning. Students work in teams to design and present redevelopment plans tailored to specific community needs. Projects incorporate stakeholder engagement, budget planning, and environmental considerations. And the third is collaborative learning. Group decisions, debates, and role-playing exercises to explore diverse perspectives. Peer reviews to foster critical analysis and constructive feedback. The next part is assessment methods. There have 3 points. The first is the formative assessments. Reflective journals documenting learning experiences during field work. Group presentations on case studies of successful and unsuccessful redevelopment projects. Next is the summative assessment. Final project presentation with detailed plans for community redevelopment initiative. Written exams to evaluate understanding of theoretical concepts and policy frameworks. Next is portfolio development. Students compile their research, project plans, and fieldwork insights into portfolio to showcase their learning and skills. The last part is example projects and case studies. For the case study analysis, compare successful projects like the High Line in New York or Curitiba's sustainable urban planning in Brazil with projects that faced challenges such as unintended consequences of gentrification in San Francisco. For the simulation activities, to design a redevelopment plan for a fictional neighborhood facing economic decline, including stakeholder engagement and resource allocation. And next is the community partnerships. Work with local organizations to tackle real challenges, such as improving public spaces or designing affordable housing solutions. Okay, that is all for our presentation. Thanks for your attention. If you have any questions, please ask us.